Okay, so we're just doing the 9-1 homework. All right, what do you think about number 1? How many, or A, how many ways can 4 boys and 6 girls be lined up in a row?
362,800.
Is that 10 factorial?
Yes.
Yes, that's absolutely correct.
Do we just have to put the factorial, or do we actually?
No, you have to write the number.
Okay.
I just don't have it memorized and I hadn't typed it into my calculator yet. So, yep.
Oh,
How about?
I had, it's actually 3,628,800.
Okay, for 10 factorial?
Yeah.
How about in a circle?
362,880.
9 factorial,
Yeah.
right? Yep. How about in a row? This is the new stuff. How about in a row with all the boys together?
Wouldn't that just be 4 factorial? Because it's 4 boys?
Okay, that's the beginning of it, but what's the big picture? Because you're still arranging the girls. So you've got 6 girls and this clump of boys, so that's 7 factorial. And then the 4 is the clump of boys themselves. Okay? So I always, it doesn't matter obviously, but I always start with, okay, what am I really arranging? 6 girls and a clump of boys, so that's 7 things. But within that clump, I can arrange 4 factorial ways.
Oh, so all the boys still just kind of count as just 1.
They count as 1. In this, the boys count as 1. You got 6 girls and 1 big boy. But that boy can be arranged 4 factorial ways. Okay? So if we had the same setup, but the boys had to sit together and the girls had to sit together, then we would only be arranging 2 things, basically. My girl and my boy pile. But within the boy pile, I can arrange 4 factorial ways, and for the girl pile, I can arrange 6 factorial ways. So this would be if all boys together, all girls together.
Okay, so what would I do with that? Would I just...
So this is just a multiply. So you would type it on your calculator, 4 factorial times 7 factorial for this one right here. So 4 factorial, 7 factorial. And that's, so the answer to that would be 120,960. Just multiply those together. Okay? All right, let's do one more of those real quick. Same problem, but the girls have to sit together.
Okay, so 6 factorial times 4?
5 factorial.
5, yeah.
Because you got 4 boys and then your pile of girls.
Right.
So that's the 5 factorial. And then 6 factorial for the girls themselves.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay? All right, and the last one, we got in a row, but we're putting a girl on each end.
That would just be...
So there's 10 kids, and I have to put a girl here and a girl here.
So that wouldn't just be 8 factorial, right?
Well, the middle part here is going to be 8 factorial, because when you pull a girl out and put her down here, and then you put another girl down here, that leaves 8 kids, and you can arrange 8 kids 8 factorial ways. Okay, what about the 2 ends, though?
Would that just be 6?
It would be, and
And
this
that
would
would be
be
5.
5, exactly. So it's 6 times 8 factorial times 5.
Oh, okay. So just 6 times 5 times 8 factorial.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Okay, how many ways can the letters in this word be arranged?
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yep.
Oh, I thought they were in the random letters.
No, they're like a word. Okay. So what do we have duplicates of? It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 eyes. So I'm going to divide by 4 factorial. How many letters do I have? I probably should start with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to start with 13 factorial. Always start with however many you've got. Now I've divided by 4 because of the I's. Are there anything else that I have duplicates of?
G's.
Looks like a couple G's,
And a couple H's too.
a couple of H's. So F,
What?
T, N, R, S. Yep, that's it. Now, these are the ones when you type them in, you've got to remember this parentheses down here. You're gonna say something?
Yeah. What if there are no duplicates?
Then it's just 13 factorial. Oh gosh, Gabe, did you get 64 million?
Yeah.
864,800?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have 8 boys and 6 girls in the math club. And we want to know, we're going to have teams of 2 boys and 2 girls. So I'm going to pick 2 boys and I'm going to pick 2 girls. Does the order that I pick them matter?
No.
No. So do you remember this distinction there? We've got things called P's and C's.
Right. So the would it be like 14C4?
Okay.
Or did I?
Well, that's the right idea.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be if I just needed to pick 4 people and I didn't care what kind of people they were. If that would include having all boys or having 3 girls and a boy or whatever. I need specifically 2 boys and 2 girls. So I'm gonna split my pile of people and I'm gonna put my boys here and my girls here. I'm gonna pick 2 out of this pile and 2 out of this pile. So I'm not gonna use 14. I'm going to use 8 C2 and 6.
And then we just multiply them
And then
together.
we just multiply them together, that's right. So 2 boys and 2 girls would be, how many boys did I have? 8, so that would, oh yeah, here it is. That'd be 8 C2 times 6 C2. Now, 14 C4 is exactly the right idea, but that would be if you're just picking 4 people.
Okay.
And then yes, these get multiplied together. So,
And can I just like put those both in the calculator?
Uh-huh,
or
yeah.
I have to-
so I'm just doing 8 NCR2 times 6 NCR2, and I got 420. Okay, Mary Kate, what was your question, sweetie?
Oh, you guys can, did you guys finish them?
No, not quite.
Okay, you guys can finish them.
Okay. Yep, we're almost done. We have 2 more to go. How many different slates of officers are possible if we're choosing a president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary? So we don't care if they're boys or girls. We're just gonna pick 4 people.
And it would still be 8 boys and 6 girls. Would still that.
It would just be 14. You just take, yeah, because we don't care. We're not separating the boys and the girls for this problem.
But this one would be P, right?
It would be. So it would be 14P4. Because I'm picking from all 14. Anybody can be my officers, but I am picking them in order because they have specific jobs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the last one says, this is your question, how many different leadership committees consisting of 4 people?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
That's just 14.
14C4, yeah. So the last one would be
Hey,
Good game.
Mr. Fogel,
C4.
how are you feeling? How do you like my coffee house idea?
Brilliant. You guys did a great job.
Okay, does that make sense
It
to
better be
you?
full.
All right, so what I want you to do now is, the extra packets that I gave you, the front page is the Venn diagrams.
Okay.
Go to page 3, and we're gonna do this in class today, but I want you to get started. See how many you can do on page 3 and the back of it, the front and back of page 3.
Okay.
Okay, because we're getting ready for a quiz, and that's what the quiz will look like. Okay? All right, so Mary Kate, let me get him started, and then I will see what you've got there.
You know, me and Trey are running a 5K on Saturday
Yeah, but that's exciting.
for the homeless.
Oh, is it like a fundraiser deal?
Mm-hmm. 5 service hours.
Oh, you get service hours.
You want to join?
What's up, bro?
I actually have my service hours. So
Oh,
I'm getting
it's-
them all done on Monday.
Hey, it's still a good cause.
Mm-hmm.
It is a good cause. And that's wonderful that you are doing that.
I'm trying to help him. Do you know how to do this, Trey?
No, I have not done something on that.
What do you mean?
I mean,
That does not make much sense, sir. I accidentally fell asleep during the meeting. I was outside. Mrs. Ford goes, "Right here, are you awake?" And I was like, "Yes, I am."
I thought you were sleeping.
It was a beautiful day outside.
Yeah, and then
And it started snowing.
it was like, yeah, but I'm gonna snow. But I ain't gonna tell nobody.
Right. Everyone at work yesterday kept on looking out the window saying, like, "It's so beautiful." And I was like, "Shut up."
That's cool, bro. I was sick this morning. I had to like get the ice off my car, bro. I was so bad.
2 yogurts. 2 yogurts?
No, that was an egg bowl. This is younger with granola in it.
I was up at 7 a.m. this morning. Trying to get back on track.
What was it, 6:30? Trying to get here.
Really? 6:30, that's kind of aggressive.
excuse me, I'll turn this off.